Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Angela and I'm so excited for this video because I know that this is going to help many of you. I'm going to try to break it down as simple as I possibly can because this is truly so important when it comes to pricing and profit for your business, or even if you just want to have this knowledge because you're working in the fashion industry and you just want to get a better understanding of markup and margin. So first, let's get into what a markup is. So a markup shows us how much you add to your cost to set your selling price. And I'm gonna give you guys examples of these things as well, but I'm just gonna start with what it means and then the formula, and then we'll get into the examples. So for the markup, you're focusing on dividing the cost, and for margin, you're focusing on dividing the selling price. Markup shows how much you add to your cost to set your selling price for your store. So the formula is selling price minus cost divided by cost times 100. So margin, also known as gross margin, shows us how much profit you keep from each sale. So when you look at the key differences here, markup helps you to price your products and gross margin helps you to measure the profit that you have made. So now let's get into an example of how to use markup, and I really hope that this is easy and smooth for you guys. So let's say you have a bracelet that costs you $20. So when I say cost, I mean that you bought it from a vendor or wholesaler, a manufacturer. It costs you $20 and you sell it for $60. That means that your markup is 200%. The typical markups are between 2 and 3 times the cost, but when it comes to costume jewelry, it really could be like even up to 7 times the cost. It really just depends. Let's just say for this video it's luxury jewelry and it's 2 to 3 times the cost that we are looking at here. Your markup is 200. So you added double your cost to reach your price. And as you can see, this is what the formula will look like. It is 60 minus $20, and then you divide that by 20 and then multiply it by 100, and that gives you the 200%, which is pretty decent. That's like a pretty normal markup for this category. Now calculating the gross margin, also known as margin. So if a bracelet costs $20 and you sell it for $60, your margin is 67%. So as you can see, we're using the same numbers, but the outcome is going to be different because the formulas are different. So if a bracelet costs you $20 and you sell it for $60, your margin is 67%, which means that you keep 67 cents from every dollar of sales that you make. And this is actually a very good number, because if I break it down even more, this just shows that you keep 67 cents profit for every dollar of sales after covering the product cost. So that means that it leaves room for you to take care of expenses like packaging, marketing, shipping, and other fees that are related to having a business. And that's basically what you want. You want to be able to at least cover the price of the product. And then when you look at the formula, you'll see that the formula is $60 minus $20, and then you divide that by $60 and multiply it by 100. As you can see, when you look at the formula side by side, you'll see for markup, we are multiplying the cost of the bracelet by 100, but for margin, we're multiplying the cost that we're selling it for by 100. So that's why these two are still very similar formulas, but used very differently. And I could definitely make more videos on the importance of understanding different formulas that are used within the fashion industry so that you can truly price your products correctly when you price your products correctly, you're able to, pricing your products correctly helps you to maximize your profits and your sales, and that's truly what you want to do. That's why we always say, like, it's in the numbers. Like, being in the fashion industry, you do focus a lot on numbers because that's the main point. You want to have products that are cute, but you also want products that can sell. So if you want me to, maybe what I can also do is make a video on, yeah, like the key formulas that you need to run your business successfully and smoothly. And for me, like with my business, Lux Angel NYC, like to calculate everything, I put it in Excel because Excel is like the easiest thing. I believe that there are other, you know, softwares and things like that that you can use in order for you to, you know, have an easier time calculating this. And I believe Shopify also gives you like your reports and stuff. So if you want me to dive into that, I definitely can. And I have to be honest, diving into the numbers is not my favorite thing. Like, I'm more of a creative person, but I've also learned throughout my life, like being in the fashion industry, that it really is important to have an understanding of how these things work in order for you to be successful. So even if you aren't like an expert, as long as you know the basics, that's going to help you a lot, because like these formulas that I just shared with you guys are like the pretty much like the basics. These are things that you definitely use, that you definitely need to understand. So I hope this video has helped you. Thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you in another video.